As I was going, I said, oh my God, maybe the gunman is still around.
Terrifying moments as masked gunmen ambush an armored truck, killing a guard. As police hunt for the killers, the man who tried to help that guard is now speaking out.
A raging fire engulfs part of an Islamic community center. But the big question being asked this morning, was it an accident or something worse? And thank you for joining us on this Friday edition of Eyewitness News at 11. I'm Melanie Lawson.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Art Rascon. This massive fire you see behind us, leaving part of an Islamic community center in shambles. The flames could be seen for miles as it just ripped through the Koba Islamic Institute this morning.
Well, now those who use that center want to know what sparked that blaze. Eyewitness News reporter Elisa Rivas is live in Southeast Houston with more. Elisa?
Good morning. Yes, the Houston Fire Department was out here until about 10 or 15 minutes ago. Just a few investigators linger in the area. It's important to note that the main portions of these buildings that members here use day to day were not damaged. But let me show you what was damaged. Behind the two main buildings, there is a wood frame, metal-sided storage building. That is what went up in flames.
This community center means a lot to me and my kids.
Members of the Koba Islamic Institute stood watching federal investigators do their work this morning, trying to find out how a fire started here in the hour before sunrise.
My actual kids, I just dropped them off at school. When I showed them the pictures, they started crying.
Sky IHD was over the scene as flames ate away at a building on the back of the property, which members tell us was only used for storage. Those who showed up for morning prayer were saddened by what greeted them. The mosque and school at the front of the property intact, but they are feeling a sense of anxiety.
So the first thing we think about is hate crimes possibly that could go on. Because, you know, it says right on the sign, Koba Islamic Institute. We're not hiding ourselves.
Imam Zayed Abdullah says just Wednesday morning he saw a suspicious man walking on the property. And then last night,
my son was passing by here. Somebody was sitting in a white ram here, and making mockery and chanting and saying some Arabic phrases.
Still, each person we talk to says they want to hear what investigators find in that damaged building.
We don't want to blame anyone. We want to, get a full investigation, see what's going on.
The investigation, it's not unusual. It usually takes a long time to actually come to a final result as to what causes fire when the cause is not apparent at the onset. So that's what investigators are working on now. So it's not unusual that we haven't heard exactly what the cause is already. We will keep you posted on that. As for right now, despite that sense of anxiety, they say they do feel very positive still about their spot here in the community. We're live on the southeast side. Elisa Rivas, 13 Eyewitness News.